Today, uh, today we are going to discuss about a control flow statement. I remember we are discussed with the string methods, and we need to discuss different other data types. But if we discuss all these particular control flow statements, then it will be very clear, and we can able to combinedly use these particular data types and with this particular flow control statements. So that is the
Sir,
reason I am starting this particular thing. Yes, please tell me. Anand.
sir, bitwise operator was left to.
Yes. The bitwise operator we're going to deal at the end of the Python. Why? Because that will be a little bit tricky. Bitwise left shift operator, right shift operator, that will be only useful for interview purpose and system designing purpose, not for a general development and not for a general analysis. Okay,
Okay, sir.
right. So now our topic is control flow statements. What is the meaning of controlling anything? What's the meaning of controlling anything, guys?
Handling on which way what you want. That means uh, handling by your mood. You can say
Okay.
if you want.
Okay. Anyone are from electronics or electrical background people? Electrical or electronics? No? Okay. Controlling means, for example, uh, if you switch on your motor, which is at the bottom parking floor, and how the water need to be diverted until the rooftop of the building. You arrange some walls and you will divert its directions, and you will stop the force, and you can divide the force into multiple flats or multiple pipelines and all those things. Nothing but stopping or diverting the things which are naturally, which we are altering the its natural characteristics. For example, in programming, why we need to discuss and why we need to be very cautious about this particular control flow statements. In different times, in different situations in our real life, we are going to observe, and we are observing in our day-to-day life. For example, what is the process to withdraw your money? To withdraw your money, what is the process, guys? Anyone can tell me? Withdraw your money from ATM.
Okay, so you have to insert your card in that slot.
Yes.
After that, it will ask for two-digit pin of
Okay.
yours.
Okay. Insertion of the card.
Yes.
Okay.
Input your uh, four-digit pins. After that, it will ask
No,
to.
we'll discuss detailedly. Insertion of the card. After that,
After that, that screen will show you some interfaces. It will ask to input your
Language. Which
pin code.
language you?
Yeah, first of all,
right,
language.
right. Language selection, right?
Yes,
Language selection. Okay. In language selections, you'll have
multiple
multiple
option there.
options. For example, English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil. Okay, these are the different languages you can consider. Okay, now what you will do? You will select one language. For example, you selected English. Then what will happen?
It will go to next page in which
It will go to next page, but actually, if you selected Hindi, all of your display and all those things will be you're able to see in Hindi.
yes.
Telugu, Telugu, Tamil, Tamil, Kannada, Kannada. Now you selected English from all of these available options. Then it means your language selection is equal to double equal to English. Now all of your screens are, you're able to see it in English, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, now what we'll ask,
After that, it will ask for a type of account.
and it will ask for type of account and a different type of operations. You want to change the PIN or generate the PIN or check the balance or mini statement, multiple options it will throw. After that
Yes.
type of account, it will ask. You will select generally savings
Saving.
account. Now it will give all the options available in savings account. What are the different options available in savings account? Nothing but withdraw money. For the simplicity, 1,000, 10,000, 5,000, 3,000, 2,000. All those will be shown on the screen. If you selected 2,000, then it will ask to enter the PIN. Okay, and it will be displayed on your screen like this. Once you enter the PIN, as with a little bit of common sense, can you please tell me what's going to happen if you enter the PIN after
It
entering
will
the PIN?
do check for the validation if it is a correct pin or not.
What type of validation? What you need to tell me in an exact words.
Authentication.
Those words are clear here, but something will be happen at here. If, right, if the entered PIN double equal to the existing PIN in bank
It will
database, you will enter PIN in the screen UI, and this particular PIN went to the bank server, and if that PIN and what the PIN we set it up, and that is equal to this particular PIN, then it will move to the next level. It means disperse
then
the money, and it will ask you print the receipt or not required, or show the balance or not required. Guys, you're able to remember? But nowadays each and everyone forgot, and it's not a day-to-day job. Why? Because each and everyone are using all the online transactions. So okay, this is the thing happened, right? If you're able to see, this C is controlling, the entered PIN is controlling. If this particular PIN is double equal to the existing PIN, then it is showing the error. Okay. For example, if this PIN not equal to this particular PIN, what will happen? It will show the incorrect PIN message. And this message you will get to mobile phone. Guys, you're getting? Okay. For example, if this particular thing, now, if this particular error message continuously you entered 3 wrong messages, then what will happen? 3 wrong pins.
will get locked.
Then it will be, account will be locked, or ATM pin will be, ATM transactions will be locked. Here, what happening at each and every process, we are diverting based on our requirements and based on our choices. In real time, will go to, if you went to any e-commerce site, you will select different categories, different type of products, different type of price ranges, different type of brands. Like that, each and every situation, you will control the flow, or control the process. To do and to perform the type of activities, we have a couple of options at here. I'll tell you, Jesse. To observe the control flow, the first option, what you will have, conditional statements, guys. What it is? Conditional statements. In conditional statements, what are the different conditions? How you will tell conditions in your day-to-day life? If this is happened, that. If this is happened, or if it happened like this. If else like that. The example is, one is if, second one is if, elif, and third one is if, elif, else. These are the three different categories. Okay, right. These are the conditional statements. And another thing is there, those are the transfer statements. In transfer statements, one is break, continue, pass. And another category of statements are iterative statements. Iterative statement means if you want to do a specific task continuously, then you will use this particular statement. One is for, two is five. Okay. Okay, guys, is it clear for everyone? These are the three conditional statements, transfer statements, iterative statements. Okay, first we'll go with the conditional statements, and after that we'll go with the iterative statements or transfer statement based on our flow. For example, see, each and everything in programming will have a syntax. Syntax is the language developer, how he defined a specific functionality with the internal coding and with this particular availability of the functions and data types and all those things, inbuilt functions and all those things. In that way, we need to write. Now we'll go with the conditional statements. For example, here I am giving a situation. You need to try to draw a flowchart. Draw flowchart for or to compare two numbers. What is the resultant of the comparison operation? What are the different type of results which we are able to generate with help of the comparison operation? Guys, you
True,
need to tell
false.
me.
Boolean values are true or false.
Comparison. Comparison operator. What you
Greater
will get?
than, less than.
Those are the comparison operators. What are those comparison operators? Greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than or equal to, double equal to, not equal to. These all are the comparison operators. What is the result of this particular comparison operators?
True
Or-
and false.
Boolean value.
Nothing
True or
but
false.
Boolean values. What is its data type?
Bool-
What is its data type, guys? Bool. And you need to remember the first letter in true and false are
Capital.
capital. Okay, right. Now I'm taking a I'm here. I'm trying to draw a flow chart. I'm taking an input. Okay. I'm writing two numbers. A is equal to 10 and A is equal to 10. B is equal to 19. Okay. Two numbers I defined. So after defining, what we need to do? You remember how to draw a flow chart? What are the different shapes we need to use?
Start rectangle.
Remembered or forgot, guys?
Start
Not
and end
schooling.
with the ellipse.
Start and
Shaping
end
with
with.
diamond.
Ellipse.
Okay.
And then we'll have a decision for using diamond box.
Okay.
Then rectangle box to explain the flow.
Okay. Diamond.
Yeah.
And these are the symbols.
Downward arrows in between them.
What is this? What is the purpose of this particular ellipse?
Start and end.
If you are drawing a flow chart, the ellipse will indicate and it will available and it need to be shown at the start and end. What is the use of arrows?
Indicate which direction the flow is going on.
Flow.
Direction or relation? What is the purpose of diamond?
Result.
Decision.
It is a decision, guys. Rectangular box for process. Rhombus or slightly inclined rectangle? Input. Okay. Now you see. I'll take this particular one. Start. Okay. In input and input, where we need to give? In which time? In which shape we need to give, guys? Input.
Incline rectangle.
Okay, this is our input. What is our input? A is equal to 10,
Value, sir.
B is equal to 90. Once we provided the input, what we need to check now? We need to compare. To take compare means we are taking a decision. Now, here what we are doing? See, here I'll show you from start. Okay. Now, from here to here. Now here I'm comparing. Observe. If A greater than B, how many possibilities will be there, guys? How many possibilities will be there?
0.
What? What zero, man?
1, 2, 2.
Two possibilities.
Either A greater than B. It may be a true or it may be a false.
False.
2, 2.
Right? Now we are having a two possibilities. One is with the S and another one is with the no. One is with yes and another one is with a no. Now what need to be happen? Guys, what need to be happen? If
No.
S, if this is in this particular case, if A greater than B, if it is yes, what is the statement you need to get?
Print.
Boolean value.
True.
True.
What it is? It is a
True.
no. It is what? In which
Result
shape we need to mention? Output,
Decision.
right? That
output.
is an output.
Input.
What is the output at here? What's the output, guys? If A greater than B is true means A is big. If it is no means
B is big.
B is
Big.
and here this is going to work for each and everything or it will fail at any instance. Once again, I am showing. This particular thing. So, okay, now and the next thing is, and here also, and here also, and In this particular case, this will be the flow of how we are going to take a decision, right? Guys, you understand each and everyone what is happening at each and every stage? Hello.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Here what we used, if, for example, if this is not the criteria, then if this is the criteria, then how you're going to use this particular thing, we'll see now. This is the first thing, right? So that is the reason I'm explaining this clearly in a very detailed manner. We'll go with a little piece. The syntax of if statement, if, and the condition. You need to mention the condition, and with you need to leave 4 spaces, and you need to write the your statement. Okay. These are the statements. Now, for example, so this is the syntax I told to you, right? Now, if I ask you to write the same program, take A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 19, and give this particular answer. Take 2 numbers and tell me which is the biggest number. How you will write? My requirement is only what is the biggest number. How you will write?
First of all, we define A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 19.
Okay, A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 19. Guys,
Okay.
remember, whenever you are writing any code in the Jupyter notebook, don't leave the spaces before that. Okay.
Giving
Uh,
what we can say for the space, what is the particular name for when we left leave space for it?
okay. Assigning the values. So we assign the values to A and B. Now, what we need to do, we need to compare it. If what is our condition? A
is equal
greater
to
than.
is greater than B.
B.
After condition, what you need to do, you need to give the colon.
Colon.
Defaultly, if you press enter, it will start from 4 spaces afterwards in the second line.
Indentation.
Okay. This is called indentation. In generally other programming languages, you are able to observe flower brackets, open braces and closed braces. But in Python, we will follow the indentation. Until Python 2, we will follow the braces, if I remember. And now, but from the 3, we are following the indentation thing. Okay. Now, what we are doing, if this particular condition is true, then the interpreter will go inside to this particular lines. If A greater than B, then my statement is print A is big. Okay. I executed this particular statement. Why I didn't get any result? Guys, tell me. Why I didn't get any of the result?
Because it's false, right?
Because this is false. A is not greater than B. Okay. So that is the reason it doesn't go inside to that particular if loop, if statement. Then we did anything to that. If that particular condition fails, you need to do this particular thing. We given any instruction to it?
No.
No.
So that is the reason it didn't do anything. Okay. Now just observe. Same thing. We'll do it. We'll try to do it in a couple of ways and we'll improvise this particular thing. The same thing. Now what is the answer you will get?
A is big.
A is big.
Why? Because that statement is true. The interpreter went to the inside to the loop and it executed the statement. Okay. Guys, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, if you are not in class, you can mute yourself. Okay. For example, I'll tell you and a simple example. For example, here you provided A greater than B. The same operation you can be performed with help of the less than also. If it need to be with the less than, what you will do? Guys, tell me. You need to use the less than symbol.
Less than A is
How he will do?
Else or
Sorry,
you can use else statement. Else, if
I
We just-
don't ask you guys.
no,
about
sir. If
else.
so,
We
if
just
so,
change the greater than sign to less
symbol.
than sign.
Okay. If I change this particular symbol to less than, how this particular statement will be justified? If A is less than B, print A is big,
No.
then
It didn't give any kind of result.
try to
No, it
understand
will
what I'm
give.
asking.
It will give
A is
the
small.
print. The statement we have to change. A is small.
A is small.
No, in another way, what is the another way? Why you're thinking in the same way without changing the statement? Now the statement is okay, right?
Yes.
Guys, you're understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
No, sir, not exactly.
Jyoti? Hello?
You have changed the place of assigning values. No?
So what I did previously, if A greater than B, then A is big. Now the statement, now also it would be the same. Then B less than A. In this statement also the resultant should be A is big, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
జ్యోతి అర్థమైందండి మీకు జ్యోతి?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Now if I want to okay, now here what need to be happened in this case? What is the result you will get now?
B. No
We
result.
do not get any
Nothing.
output.
Why?
B is greater
Because
than
B is greater
greater
than.
than
B is not less than A. So this particular condition is not satisfied. So that is the reason it doesn't go inside to this particular loop. And we didn't tell what we need to do if it fails. Okay,
Okay.
right. Now, mm, simple, I'll ask one simple question. So 2 cups are there. Only one coin is there in 1 cup. To identify coin, how many cups you need to choose?
1.
How? How, guys? Why? Because if you choose 1 cup, if it is there means in the second cup it's not. If it is not there means in the second cup it is there. Guys, you're getting? If you choose 1 cup, that is sufficient. Like that, if this is not big, it means in 2, 1 should be big in idealistic conditions or in normal. Maybe we have a situation like that. Both the numbers also may be equal or the same. That will be, we're going to discuss after that. But until now, if 1 is not big, it means another one is
Big.
absolutely, it will be like a,
Big.
right? Now, what I'm doing, you didn't get any result, guys. See, you didn't get any result. So for this, what I'm doing, I'm using else print B is big. See, here we'll do one mistake and you need to tell me why we are getting this particular mistake. Not in this case, in the next case. In this case, this is right only, right? Your
Yes.
answer is right.
Yes.
Now, please observe it very carefully. Now, is it satisfied?
Yes.
This is working fine.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Not okay.
Wrong.
No.
Both values are same.
both values are same. But why we got the result as B is big?
Because first condition is not satisfied, but due to else condition, the result get printed B is big.
If first condition is failed, then you are getting the true only, right? This is working fine, right? If first
Yes.
condition is not working, this condition is also working fine, right? Guys, observe. Now this particular condition is failing. Generally, these type of things are considered as bugs. Okay, now see. how we are going to fix this particular thing. If B less than A, this is the thing. And we need to add one more condition, guys. Right? What is that condition?
B
Well,
equal to A.
Need to
L-
write one more condition, that is
L-
elif.
L-
Elif. And what is that condition? A double equal to B. Then print A and B are equal. This is the statement which I want to pass. Okay, now we will check each and everything. Guys, each and everyone are clear? These are heart of the programming. Okay, now see. Now we'll see it's going to succeed or fail. Is it okay? Now
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to change this particular values. Here I'm facing a difficulty here. Each and every time I need to change my values. So I want to pass dynamic values. I given a static values for A and B, right? Now I want to give it dynamic values. To provide a dynamic values, what is the useful function for us? To take
Input.
dynamic input. The thing is A is equal to input please enter the number. Okay, now B is equal to enter the number. I'm replacing these two values with here. I'm just executing this particular command. I'm given this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What it is saying?
B is big.
B is big. Truly?
Yes.
Now,
Now also B big.
now,
B is condition failed.
why it is failed? Generally, what is our intention, guys, at here? To take the numbers, right?
Integer value.
Integer value. What are the different data types we have? What are the different data types we have to
String,
take?
Integer,
Integer, string,
float,
boolean,
boolean,
String, int,
integer,
Float.
float.
bool, and these are the main things. Okay, complex is an next one, and list and all those things. Okay, and okay, is it clear now? Defaultly, if you use input method, it will take, for example, just see, I will show you. Defaultly, how you're going to check the data type? How you're going to check the data type, guys?
Type
type,
into bracket A.
What is its type? We given a number, right?
is string,
What is the type of B? That is also string. Why? Because the default data type for type input function is string.
string.
If you want to fix this particular thing, then what you need to do? You need to tell to this particular input method, hey input method, you need to take integer, whatever the number I am entering and whatever the number I am providing, you need to consider it as an integer. For that, you need to use int function. Okay, now you see. What it is showing?
Error.
What is the error? Read that error.
Invalid literal for int.
My character, my behavior is I am always looking for integer, but you provided string. That is not me. I'm not going to deal with it. You given a wrong value. So that is the reason you are able to see that value error. Okay, is it clear for each and everyone?
Hi, sir.
Yes.
One doubt.
Yes, tell me.
Okay, sure. What is base state?
Integer
Hmm.
0 to
Why
9.
it is showing with base state?
Yogesh, when we discussed that particular data types, integer concepts, you're there?
Yeah.
Sure. What is the meaning of base 10? Then if you are there in that particular class, then definitely you need to answer it. Base 10, base 8, base 2, base 16.
No, sorry, bro. I was not.
Okay, we already discussed that particular thing. In integer, we have a multiple data types. Those are decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, hexadecimal number system. Guys, we discussed or not?
Yes, discuss.
Okay, please go through that particular previous video.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and you're able to find out how that particular base system is going to work. So it is saying to us, I'm looking for a base 10, nothing but integer, and but we provided literal. Literal means nothing but which is enclosed in between quotes. Okay, guys, is it clear for everyone? Now, here, now if I provided 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, B is big, right? Guys, you're able to see
Yes, sir.
B is big. Now I'll try to little bit modify. Please enter the value. Enter okay, please enter the value for B. It will execute or it will throw any error. Why? Because I'm using double quotes once again inside to it. It will
Sir,
execute or it will throw any error.
why A is black but B is red?
Why A is block?
Black color.
Black.
No, yeah, I don't know. You got an error. You observed? Why
Yes, sir.
error? Why error?
Use
Double
quote
quotes
2
inside
times.
double quote.
We're not allowed to use. I want to use double quotes for A to show its importance or to indicate it. What type of change I need to do, guys? What type of change I need to do? If you remember, we discussed you need to use single quotes and double quotes with very cautious manner. Why? Because if a string is starting with a single quote, it will look for the single quote to end. Meanwhile, if you enter any double quote, you definitely need to close that particular double quote. If you are using single quotes, you need to be very cautious when you are using single quotes inside single quotes or double quotes inside double quotes. Okay, got it? Now you're able to see that particular double quotes you're able to see on top of A and B.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now B is a big. Now I'm executing it. A and B are equal. Is it working fine? Or any chances to fail this particular thing? Or any chances are there? Can anyone try to tell me any condition to fail this particular thing if you provided the inputs? Guys, you're able to hear me? You understand my question? ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాంగ్ అవ్వడానికి ఏమైనా ఛాన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయా? ఏదో ఎటువంటి సిచ్యువేషన్స్ లో అయినా? Is there any chances are there to fail this particular program execution by providing different values? In any type of conditions, it will fail like a previously. If we provided A greater than B, and if A is greater than, then A is greater than B, and if we didn't find out that particular condition, it will throw an error like that. Any type of situations are there into this?
No.
No? Are you sure?
If we enter float value,
If you enter
float value,
here, we are discussing about integer. Okay, no problem.
Integer value.
Okay, I'll tell you about it. Is there any difference you're able to observe?
no.
That's it. Okay, now the question for all of you is, okay, if you have a 3 numbers, write a program, find the biggest number. How you will do, guys? How you will do? Okay, and remember, if you are writing only, if you have only one condition, if you want to have a 2 situations, if else, if you are using more than 2 conditions or 3 conditions, elif. If you want to add some more conditions in between if and else, you can use elif, 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 elif. You can use elif, elif, elif. How many elif you want? That many elif. You need to write a program. 2 programs you need to write, guys. Remember. Okay, by using only if, elif, else, not apart from any of the operators you need to use. Okay, you have 5 numbers. Write a program to find the biggest of numbers. Okay, Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
These are the two programs which you need to complete for tomorrow class. Okay. Recording will be available in the channel, and the link and this particular Jupyter
Can you
notebook
please
I'm going
give
to share. Yes, tell me. Someone are asking something.
yeah, Yogesh,
Yogesh, tell me, Yogesh.
can you please give example for it? Just like what can we say? If just like in back school we are using in this, if school or college we can use for A category, there is a some type of percentage range. For B category, some type of percentage range. For C category or below 35, you will get fail in this type of.
I'm giving a freedom for all of you guys. You have a three numbers. How you're able to identify the biggest number? You need to input with help of the input function. You need to enter. I'll enter 5 numbers dynamically. Your program need to tell which number is the biggest number. Jyoti, అర్థమైందండి ఏం చేయాలి మీకు?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jaychandar, Divya,
Yes, sir.
is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Pankaj,
Yes, sir.
is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. If you are not able to understand any of this thing, once again, please try to watch this video and try to take help of your friend and try to complete this particular thing before tomorrow's class.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Okay. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.